This call.
David's like, I don't live with anybody. I'll just kill myself.
Well,
Absolutely nobody here.
David, pick someone. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Now everyone's giving their 1 and 2s. David's got to give his 1 and 2s.
I haven't
Gotta
gotten
give you
mine
one or
yet.
two.
Oh yeah, Tyler.
Oh,
has
yeah.
it. Neither has Clayton. Have you? Has Clayton?
I gave my one. I'd
Literally
probably
nobody
pick
even-
Fees, and then I'd probably pick Cameron.
Dude, everyone's picking a
Wait,
Fees
you
and I.
pick me then Cameron?
Yeah, I think I'd pick you then Cameron. I
That's-
think we
Aw.
have similar taste in music.
What does
Me?
music have to do with anything?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, what you do?
The reason I mentioned it to Cameron is I was just thinking of something we could do.
It's true. We do. Never mind.
we have to.
And I feel like Hafiz would tolerate my farts more than
We
anyone
could
else.
find out, dude.
I don't care if you, as long as you don't fart near me.
Clayton.
Well, I'm going to.
Okay, I'll rephrase that. As long as you try not to fart near me.
Okay, there we go. See, this is why it's okay. This is why it
It's a
all works
compliment.
out.
I get pretty mad.
I think you'd be the most okay with my gassy farts. So.
All right, David
Classic.
and Tyler haven't picked yet.
That's right.
I
Gotta
don't
pick.
really want to.
Okay.
Someone's
Someone's
scared.
scared. Anyway,
Oh, shit.
Tyler, your turn.
Phoenix and Cameron said the same damn thing. We just gonna ignore that.
Did we really?
Yeah.
They both said someone scared.
Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna go take a long walk and rethink my life.
David,
Nah, I'm not
I
gonna.
know who you would pick.
It's like 2 in the morning. David's gonna pick Tyler.
Of course he's gonna pick Tyler.
Tyler wants me.
All they
We're
do.
interested in the number
Like,
two.
why would you think he would want me? What
Okay,
makes you think I would want him?
the reason I say that is because you're fucking gay with David.
Oh, that's right.
You're gay.
But other than that,
You're gay.
Me and Cameron are almost
Cameron,
equally
that's
as
nothing for
gay
you.
sometimes.
It's true.
Nothing to me.
It's true.
The amount of times Hafiz and I have touched each other in public.
Hafiz touched my wiener at one time.
Okay, you know what? That was an accident, David, okay?
Just the way you keep bringing that up is the best. Like, please touch my wiener that one time. It's like, okay, you know what?
Tired of hearing it, David. It was an accident. You tricked me.
It was a
Kind
3-second
of.
accident.
It wasn't 3 seconds. You fucking idiot.
You like you increase the time every time.
It wasn't 3 seconds. That's what pisses me off.
It was long enough to feel the pulse.
Oh my goodness.
What does that mean?
A heartbeat every 3 seconds. I don't think that's very good.
Call Jacob on that. He's a
Yeah, I'll
doctor.
probably tell you
Gotta call
something
Dr.
wrong.
Lipshits.
Is he dipshits or lip shits?
Dipshit.
Dr. Dipshits. Wait, Tyler, who'd you pick?
For what now?
No.
Fuck off! Just answer the question!
Tyler.
Yeah, but wait, I actually forgot we were talking about. Are we still talking about like who would live, like who we'd like live
Yeah.
with?
Give me
Okay.
one
Uh,
1 and 2, but there's 4 of us. Why don't I just rank from best to worst?
I don't know. I don't think I like that.
Feeling-
I don't think I want that.
Feelings are gonna,
1 and 2 sounds better.
feelings are gonna get hurt if you do that.
okay.
Feelings.
Yeah, then we can leave the last 2 up for debate.
Let's just say
Exactly.
1 and 2 in this call.
Call.
Ugh.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, that's actually kind of a tough one.
Kind of.
It is.
It's because it's like I can't say David because we need space.
That's true.
You're better off as friends.
Yeah. Like I know Hafiz is definitely up there, so he's probably number 1.
Oh. Everyone's taking a fee. It's not fair.
Hafiz is the most endearing person we all know because he's fucking
It's true.
Hafiz.
I wish it wasn't, but it's true.
I hate him.
I hate him. Oh goodness.
Shit.
So, so who's number 2?
No, like I said, it can't be David because we need our space.
Shit.
I'm just ready to play this fucking game.
Stop creating your character then. Just play it.
I am. No, I've literally just been sitting here waiting. I assume Tyler's finished. But since
No,
David's
actually-
game crashed on him a couple times,
David's trying to remove a mole from the chest. That's all he's trying to do.
I don't even remember seeing anything about blemishes or anything like that.
Oh. So what's your number 2, Tyler?
Yeah, what's your number 2?
Oh jeez.
Go ahead.
Actually,
No pressure. Wait, it would be left out. You say your number 2, one person's gonna know who it wasn't because we already ruled out David.
uh-oh.
So it's like Sophie. It's like Sophie's Choice, but no killing and no children and no Nazis and no girls. It's not
Wait,
Sophie's
what?
Choice.
No killing, no children, no Nazis. The hell are you
Wait, what's even happening anymore?
talking- Yeah, I'm confused.
I said it's like Sophie's Choice, without the killing, the Nazis, the Jews, the women, the children.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
man.
tell. Okay, just forget whatever Cameron said. Just tell us your number 2.
Maybe it would be David.
You're trying not to hurt our feelings. I respect
The
that.
shocker. The shocker.
We have the most in common.
What do you mean? We have the most in common. You and me, brother.
Cameron, I can't live.
That's
Why don't we
so
just
boring.
all live together?
Cameron, you understand that I can't live with you.
Why not?
You will turn me gay.
At least we
It would be inevitable.
What does that even
I
mean?
just can't have it.
How would I turn you gay? You were born gay.
I'm
Tyler.
already gay.
You'll infect us with the
Yeah.
gay gene.
I'm a gay man.
Yeah,
I'm a
just-
gay person's body.
Tyler, if that happens, you and I can pray the gay away. Like, we can get a
Oh no.
Oh,
priest,
yeah.
some
I gotta
candles.
pray the gay way.
Don't know what that means.
We'll figure
Wait,
it
now
out.
it's David's turn. David,
He already said he's
Let's
like,
skip my turn.
no,
No,
you
we-
skipped your turn.
we're coming back for a loop. We're making the 360.
The loop de
You're
loop.
going after that tasty loop.
For loops.
One.
I think David's
Need to pay
uncomfortable
attention.
because he's I don't know. Fuck you.
All right, David, you can just tell us your number 1. You can tell us number
Yeah, just
2.
The one. I don't like any of you.
Okay, but you had to. You had to live with one of us forever.
I was like, well done.
I don't know. Damn it.
There's 4 choices. It's really
This
not
isn't
that
like
hard.
Playing favorites.
It's not
Is
playing
it-
favorites. No, I don't think so.
Think of it as a
Okay.
You can be friends with someone, but
practical-
you necessarily can't live with them.
Can't live with them.
We all know he absolutely can't live with me. That's just theory.
No, Tyler. Okay, out of everyone, you're definitely like, from what I've seen, like the cleanest. Just from what
Yeah.
I've.
you are a little
up
bitch,
to this.
which is what a feast
Yeah, but
basically
you're
said.
I mean, David's room doesn't really mean that he's not clean.
No, that's not what I meant.
He
I
cleans
meant
his
like.
room well. It's just the fact that his dogs go and
meant-
fuck it up.
I
with
meant
their disgusting
orderly.
Hair.
Orally.
Wait, what?
I meant
Oh, orderly.
orderly.
Okay, fair enough.
Orderly?
Just not everywhere.
I'll give it Tyler
Or,
orally.
orally?
Yeah, that's what I thought you said.
Well, yeah, of course.
What did you?
I have blown. I did blow a dude once.
Oh yeah. It was Cameron.
No, it wasn't actually.
Oh, my bad.
I feel like you're telling the truth.
Who said I wasn't?
Moving on from that, David
Moving on from that.
David was gonna make a choice. Sophie's choice.
Just number 1, David. Just the number 1.
I
The
forgot.
rest of us will just suffer. You fucking don't forget.
It's 4 people. So easy.
I withdraw. I can't do it.
Pulling out.
Opponent has withdrawn from the race.
Okay, since David's not gonna answer because he's a little wiener. New question. Burning building. Everyone is.
Oh god.
This
Yeah,
is going
nah.
down to picking favorites.
Okay, burning
I don't
building.
think I'm comfortable with this.
Burning building. Everyone is as equally as easy to save, you know, as everyone else.
Okay,
who do
I
you-
see how it is.
But you can only save one person.
Gotta put that rule in.
Who do you save?
Because of David, the fucking shorty.
No, no. It's from a movie.
Jacob Byrne,
It's
right?
it's from
Yeah,
a
you let Jacob burn.
it's
That's it.
it's from a movie. That's the reason I asked it.
Aw.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I'm not
it's
gonna
just
say that's
it's
wrong, but
it's
I'm just
just
gonna say, aw.
I actually like Jacob. Can we just kill Will?
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
I actually like Will.
Okay.
Yeah, but
like
Well, then who are we
more
picking?
than Will.
I don't.
There's nothing.
It's like I don't actually
Okay.
dislike Will.
Okay, here's a new question. Since we can all.
There's nothing redeeming.
Yeah, if you could choose just one thing to change about the world, what would it be? That's a good question because there's a lot of things. That's a hard question.
I wish. I don't know how to word it. I don't think how to word it. I wish that it didn't seem that I don't know how to word it. Like corporate capitalism didn't override
Oh, I see what you mean.
art.
Oh, yeah. It's just like I feel like
Like most art projects are just made for the sake of just making money.
yeah, and that's like you see that example so many times in video games and movies and sometimes
Yeah.
music and shitty titty sequels that don't need to be made and shitty games that are rushed and it's EA and Ubisoft just whew, they're doing it. I don't know what I would say. Probably. That's a fucking hard question. I need time to
Change
think.
one thing about the world.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's hard. Feez gets to think about it because he's using the bathroom. I'm putting him on the spot. Fuck. I c- mm,
So what y'all decide?
I'm still thinking. It's hard. I actually don't know.
Indeed.
I think I chose mine.
Yeah, he did.
What is yours, Dave?
That corporate capitalism, corporate manufacture didn't have almost complete control over most art projects.
I wish there'd be more quality at a base level. Like when we're born, like you know, some people are born to multimillionaires and they just don't have to do anything for the rest of their lives, and you have some people that struggle for the rest of their lives just to try and be someone.
Yeah,
There'd be more equality at the beginning.
that's true.
Saying everyone starts out the same, but where you end up is dependent on you.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a book
Yeah,
like that. There probably is. Probably in some dystopian book. But,
Wow, Jason, a lot of fucking damage. That's cool.
I guess it's kind of selfish because it's mostly American, but I guess a lot of news programs might be like this, how they just over-exaggerate shit. And, for example, when a school shooting happens, it seems like they almost,
Yeah, I know.
like, not celebrate, but they just give so much attention to the shooter and all that kind of stuff. And just the news. What the fuck? You, like, trip on a thing of ice cubes.
Throwing away my dynasty. Fucking excuse me. Shit.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you another question. Or Hafiz, did you say something?
Mine's a lot more profound than y'all's was. Y'all's were.
Oh, okay.
Tell us, oh guru.
I don't know how to change my eyebrows.
I was gonna say like no,
There's an
like,
eyebrows tab under like makeup, I believe.
I was gonna say like remove either like ethnicity or like religion. Like
Oh, I see. Yeah.
For all, pretty much most hatred comes from.
Eyebrows. Are you at
Ethnicity
my
and religion.
eyebrows?
Okay. If money cannot buy happiness, can you ever truly be happy with no money?
No,
I don't think it's
No.
possible.
absolutely not.
In a society, no.
Yeah, it seems like with no money, you're fucking broke, you're homeless. You can't get a good meal unless you go to like a shelter.
Yeah.
It's just
Can't say you legitimately have anything going for you if you don't have any money. Like, it sucks that it's the base of everything, but it's a fact that it's the base of everything.
yeah. That is the truth.
I would rather be like filthy rich and have like 5 friends, and then be homeless and have like 30.
Yeah,
So I
definitely.
was gonna let that. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It seems. Plus, if I have a lot of money, anyways, I'm sure I have a lot of power and possibly fame. And if that were the case, I can meet powerful, famous people.
Ooh, I gotta go one.
Alright.
Okay, so the choices are, you can be like, let's say less than average income,
Mhm.
but you have like, this is gonna sound cliche, but like the person you love, that's with you, and like either
Okay.
you're married or if you don't believe in marriage or whatever, the person that you love is with you, or be a multimillionaire and have no one.
By no one, you mean no friends, no nothing?
You have like 3 friends.
Okay,
Like
but
that's
what do you mean by below
Yeah,
average income? Like, can you get by? Like, give me a figure of like.
Let's say you're a teacher. Let's say you're a teacher and she's a stay-at-home mom. That is below average income,
Yeah.
Jesus, that's
but
pretty
you're
rough.
still barely making it.
That is pretty rough.
I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to do that to the person I love.
Yeah.
But the person you love unconditionally loves you back, because that's how love works. So she obviously.
I think I would feel obligated to try and spoil the shit out of. I don't know.
I think it'd be really stressful. And
Yeah.
even if, love me no matter what, which is assumed, I don't know.
I'd feel awful.
Yeah. Plus, if I'm rich and I only have 3 friends, I'd be okay.
Plenty of
But he
hookers.
said you have no one.
He said
Yeah,
3
you
friends.
said you have 3 friends.
You have 3 friends, but like no one to love. Like no one loves.
Being alone is not
Everyone's
so
like,
bad.
Oh yeah, like oh that guy, he's cool. That's
Oh,
fine.
even your friends don't really like you.
I'd definitely be
I thought you meant like romantic, like.
the other one.
No romantic, no romanticized.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but your friends like you or love you, whatever, right?
They don't love you. They like you. If let's say you broke
Not
down.
gay love, but like.
No, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. That's what I'm trying to get across. Is that let's say you broke down. He called me, you're like, dude, like I desperately need a ride. Can you come get me? He's like, oh no man. He's like, I'm with my parents. They're like, oh no man, like I don't. It's really far away. I don't want to. Like that kind of platonic love.
But we have is platonic love, and that's what
Yeah,
would make us do that.
I never said we did.
Exactly.
All right, now we're gay. Way to go. Open up that butthole.
All right,
Say
I-
it with me. Oh God, how gay.
In defense,
I would have to go with being rich and having like 3 friends.
I think I would also pick being rich. As shallow as that seems.
Just because I don't think I could. I just feel I would feel awful that I couldn't like.
literally, all I want, or maybe need is the word from life, is just the kind of love that he was talking about. So I'd probably do the other thing. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
I've
Tough
been so
choice.
painfully alone this damn long. I think I'd rather have somebody.
Well, there you go. Okay. Question. How do you think the human race will be extinct, or will be destroyed?
Oh, dude, nuclear warfare for sure. Someone's gonna launch one nuke, and it's gonna
Assuming-
just result in a chain of reaction. of nukes.
Assuming space travel isn't like super advanced and we can't travel to other planets and make it inhabitable. So, assuming that's not the case, which is, in the distant, distant future, I'm sure. So, I figure it's probably nuclear warfare. I feel like that's
Yep.
seems inevitable, but tensions have been high for a while now, and kind of,
Tensions have been high since the fucking Cold War.
yeah. Everyone's got bombs.
And with this new fucking with this presidential election, like if Trump gets elected, our fucking what's it called? Diplomatic relationships are gonna go to shit. Everyone's gonna get pissy at each other, and
Not gonna lie, if I die from a nuke, I'm gonna be pretty happy with that death. TBH.
right, because you know a bunch of people are dying with you, so you're not alone.
Not even that. It's fucking instant.
It's pretty quick.
I think I find solace in that.
No pain. No. I don't care if anyone dies with me. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna pick a way that's painless and quick.
I think I would not
Be
like
done
that.
with it.
I don't think I would
You
like
wouldn't
that.
even know you're dead though.
I
Yeah.
know.
I mean, then just,
Where's
it's
the
just
attrition?
nothing. Well, there's no attrition because there's nothing else. Nothing else matters because you're.
If I had to die, I'd definitely pick a ginormous explosion.
Oh, absolutely. Quicker and quicker the better.
Yeah, but maybe a deadly virus. But I don't know if
Nah.
in
I've seen a super
and-
virus
That'd be
killing everyone.
lame.
in these times of modern medicine, I don't know if a deadly virus could ever
Or
seriously.
when people throw
We're s-
antibiotics around at each other, it's very possible.
I
We're
know,
so quick to respond to a medical emergency, you know.
and I know
It's
that
cool.
eventually our immune systems will be kind of immune to the antivirus. So, at
Yeah,
some
but
points,
nuclear warfare is definitely more likely than the virus.
yeah,
'Cause I feel like for the virus thing to work, it would have to be many years down the road when people have gone resistant to
mhm.
antibiotics over like a while.
Yeah. What are other ways it could end? Well, there's always asteroids, stuff like that.
Do you think the human race will die out, like, altogether? You think there's gonna be like a couple survivals, and it's almost like an apocalyptic, I don't want to say comeback, but like,
You're
it's
gonna say like a
gonna
one-hit
come together.
KO type of deal, like a meteor.
Yeah. You think it's all over, or do you think there's a couple of like,
Well,
Patient
if
zero
it's
that'll
nuclear
survive?
warfare, then it's gonna be apocalyptic. If it's a virus, maybe apocalyptic. Depends if people just like genetically aren't affected by it. Meteor, I think everyone's fucked.
Yeah.
and like everyone starts back at the beginning, you know, like rocks and sticks, and like we carry the knowledge in our heads, but like we can't.
Create it.
Like you know how to make
Yeah.
a light bulb.
You can't duplicate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't duplicate it.
Yeah.
You can't say anything.
We know how it
It's just
should
kind of
be.
almost-
We know how it should be, but we can't make it how it should be. That makes
It's almost like a reset button, like a big reset button.
yeah.
Man, that'd be really weird.
That'd be cool.
That'd be-
That'd be trippy as balls
That'd be crazy.
to like tell people like we had electricity and like I know exactly like I know what a TV is, but I wouldn't know how to make one. Like if you were a survivor of the the apocalypse,
Like Walking Dead.
you're saying like
So
When
you're
you're like-
describing Walking Dead.
Well, you're like explaining
Uh,
explaining all these things that you had to like younger survivors. Try explaining like social media and shit to them. It's like, how do you do that? It's crazy.
well, these faggots post memes, and you like them, and you retweet them, and then that
Yeah. But with all this random shit in space, I feel like we might die from a space disaster before a nuclear. disaster.
I think those are
Yeah,
the
I've
leading. I
always
think those are the leading
figured
ones.
there'll be something relating to space. I've always feared of the moon getting slightly out of orbit and crashing into us or flying away.
What would cause the moon to get out of its orbit? Like it would need a pretty
Someone
big.
have to. Someone have to push that orbit.
Hmm.
An evil
The
villain.
moon or the Earth, like the moon, like if a planet or moon, something came slightly out of orbit and we flew away from the sun or flew into the sun, or the moon flew into
You know
us or
how
flew away.
far away the sun is? It would take a while to get to the sun.
We still die.
But it wouldn't take long to fuck us up, I think.
It's true.
That's true. It only takes a couple.
I mean, not just the heat, like our seasons are fucked up, the days are fucked up.
That's pretty spooky. I think a more likely solution is a sun flare or a, an asteroid.
I can see a sun flare like destroying technology.
No, a sun flare can kill us if it's big
Right.
enough.
Wait, you mean that show? What's that fucking show
The,
called?
the solar flare.
Oh.
Whatever it's called.
The knowing?
I think that's it. That's the one where they have a flash drive that contains everything, but like everything else is gone to shit.
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Oh, what's it fucking called?
A flash drive that contains everything, but everything's gone to shit.
Yeah, like all the other technology is useless, and like all the world's technology is on this jump drive that this bitch hangs in a necklace, of course.
Mm.
So she like wears it all the fucking time.
I see that could go bad. Speaking of that, they have a golden record that they sent out into space a long time ago with a bunch of pictures and mathematical shit. In case anyone finds it. It's history of us. So I thought that was pretty
Alright,
cool.
another question.
Okay. Is life all a dream?
No.
That's interesting.
How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real?
Yeah.
Jesus, Jaden.
I mean, I know this is just kind of a paradox kind of question.
Yeah.
Can't really answer it, but it's cool to think about.
To dream wouldn't there have to be life?
Imagine waking up and you're a completely different person. It's like, oh fuck, crazy dream, guys.
Crazy memes.
That'd be fucking awesome.
19-year-old dream.
Wake up right now and be like, oh, life?
That's trippy as balls. And you just didn't remember any of it. Like, dude, I had the craziest dream. Like, what happened? Like, I don't remember.
I was like, well, there was this
I don't remember the past
there was
20 years.
there was this one guy. He was pretty. He obsessed with memes. I don't remember any of it.
Alright, another question.
Talking about Clayton.
I got it.
All right, cool.
Pretty cool.
Where? Could see.
Where?
Where?
Y'all still working on those characters?
No.
Do aliens exist?
Yes. But I've kind of just accepted the fact that the tamer's very limited. More limited.
I hope so. I assume they exist. I mean, as big as the universe is, I feel like
Yeah,
it's
there's no way.
statistically impossible that we are the only things there. So, I don't know.
There's gotta be other fucking life than us.
Even if-
we're not special snowflakes.
Even if it's just
Definitely
like, even if there's like basic microscopic random shit, which would be an amazing breakthrough if we found some.
Which completely debunks like pretty much every religion. I guess not. I guess they'd adapt to it. Come to think of it, if like say
They'll
we
be
were to
like,
find like
they'll just be like, God made them too. Like,
God
Jesus
gets
went over
around
there
there.
too. They rejected him also.
You can't
See?
You can't just hold God down like that. Come on, man. What are you doing?
Next, another question.
Okay.
Next question.
Uh.
My fucking management test. I'm so fucking screwed.
Well, you guys can come up with questions. I'm not coming up with these, but.
Yeah, I know. I thought you had like
Oh.
a list.
Well, I do, but some of these are retarded.
Chapter 5. Fuck. Am I supposed to read chapter 5 too? Fuck me. Oh no, that's just something. Never mind.
What things hold you back from doing the things you really want to do? School,
Failure or never getting ahead, even if I try.
Wait, what?
school,
What the fuck, man?
school, money, and time. I said, wait, what to what? What do you?
Worst question?
What did David say?
Worst question?
Did he
It says,
say-
I said what?
He said something about getting hit. I swear to God, I heard it.
Getting ahead. Getting ahead.
Getting
Oh,
ahead.
I said what things?
Oh!
I thought he
I
was
thought you
saying
said
I
getting
said
head.
getting head no matter how hard I tried. I was like, David.
I said what
It
things?
is not that important.
What things hold you back from doing the things you really want to do? And I said money, time, and school.
That's reasonable.
I think it's failure from failing even if I try.
That's why I'm alone.
Deep. Probably my pride.
Probably not.
Back a lot.
For me, probably not trying.
Yeah.
Like being able to do, anything, but not trying to. I guess the same reason as Tyler's, kind of. Yeah, actually it is. I just worded what Tyler said differently.
Wait, what I say? About what?
With like not wanting to fail.
Alright, that's what David said. But
That's what Dave said.
So David said he would fail no matter how hard he tried.
no, he said his
Or
fear of
afraid
fail.
Fear of failure, not getting ahead even if I try. And wasting time.
Well, segue of failing. Is it worse to fail at something or never attempt it in the first place? That's a question. Oh, that's a question.
That's a personal opinion. Ian. Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Dynasty's coming back up.
I'd say to a certain extent because clearly there are more heavier things to fail at than others, and some of them give good
Yeah.
experiences. If you were to fail at disarming a bomb, you'd probably die.
You'd probably be done failing after that.
I would have never
You only
wanted
have
it
to fail that one
He
time.
died of failure.
Thanks, Dad.
So did the city block. But at least I brought a bunch of friends with me.
To what extent do you shape your own destiny, and how much is down to fate?
Fate's like 1%. You shape your destiny 99%. Fate 1%, if even.
Where do you get that?
I mean,
I don't know.
It's a-
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just curious.
I don't think fate has anything to do with anything. But
Well, yeah.
I'm just left the 1% as maybe there's a thing as fate.
Yeah. I feel you, because... Yeah, I feel you. Where is the line between insanity
Because
and
if
creativity?
it's fate, then you wouldn't have to do anything. If that makes sense, you could just be like,
Well,
"Oh,
that's-
it's fate that I'm gonna do that." So I just
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
But who's to say that people don't do that? Who's to say that people that aren't doing that right now? You know?
True.
just because they're doing it doesn't mean it's right. I mean, it doesn't mean it's true.
Like maybe it's our fate to believe that there isn't any fate. That makes sense.
Or fate to you mean it's
Like,
like
it was our fate that our life played out like this. You know? Like there was nothing we could do to stop
that's
it.
like looking at.
Wouldn't that be terrifying?
I mean, you're just kind of looking back like on your life and being like, hey, I couldn't change it because you can't change it now. So you're kind of being like, oh, it has to have been like this. No other way that I could have done this.
Question. Is patriotism irrational?
Yes and no.
No.
Yes and no.
Depends how far you take it.
That's true. I'd say that too.
There's always gonna be
I
extremists.
say it's more bad than good.
Well,
Like
hmm.
I'm talking like 60-40 or 55-45.
Hmm. 'Cause I feel like culturally, patriotism's a great thing. Gotta get that culture victory.
Yeah, but there's only so far you can go with like.
Well, that's true. Like Clayton said, there's always
That's what I was
extremists.
saying. Yeah.
It's always gonna be extremists. And no matter like whatever thing you do, there's always gonna be that one person that takes it like to the extreme. So you kind of can't factor that in there. But patriotism as a whole, I think, is a good thing.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
That's just what I
Well,
think.
Made my character now.
Tyler, I'm gonna get on and can I just add you to my friend list?
I think we can add each other by our family names. I think that's how Jacob and I do it. See, but I mean, I guess so.
So what
I'll
is
have to,
Black
I'll have
Force
to connect
Pro?
with somebody anyway.
What the fuck do you do? Besides
What?
make waifus? What do you do besides make waifus?
Play the game.
Play the game.
What do you do? I don't understand what the game's about.
MMO.
MMO.
Never mind.
You do about the same thing in every other MMO, but this one's just got a lot.
This one, it's
This one
like
puts a
every
lot of
other
emphasis
MMO
on
but a different
house
skin.
hunting stuff. No, I mean, it's got a lot of different stuff to it too.
Yeah, but as a whole, it's pretty much go do
Haven't
quest,
played
go
nearly
do
enough
that.
to know.
One more question.
Okay.
Can
A lot of
compute
house owning.
Yeah, how do you get a house?
You get quests for that later. They'll tell you.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, can computers be creative?
No. Because the person programming the computer has to be the creative one. Computers can't do anything on their own,
Well,
right? So that's the one that plays chess. But technically, the guy that programmed the computer
there are
was
set,
the one who ran all the algorithms for
yeah,
chess.
there are set algorithms, especially for example, like Cleverbot, which
Maybe
learns
Cleverbot.
which fuck you, which learns from I guess each response and question. I guess it's just an algorithm.
I chose a really unoriginal name.